from a less frigid, stately Berglund manor. This is Kurt Berglund with more Strat O Matic Gem Series Baseball, making my own gems. This series between the 2018 Milwaukee Brewers and the 2016 Chicago Cubs. Game 1 of a best-of-3 happened yesterday, and it went as a slight upset, I have to say. The Cubs were at home with Jon Lester on the mound and ended up losing a very tense 4-1 game. The game was marked by 15 bases on balls. 9 for the Cubs, and yet the Cubs only scored 1 run in that contest. The Brewers had 6 walks and 2 hit by pitches, and they only scored 4 runs. Both teams had 7 hits. This game is for potentially all the marbles. It's an elimination game for the Cubs, as the Brewers have a 1-0 lead in this best-of-7 series, and we are in Milwaukee's Miller Park, where the ball jumps, and so we'll see how things go today. The opposing pitchers for the Cubs, Kyle Hendricks on the mound. Kyle Hendricks in 2016 was 16-8 with a 2.13 earned run average in 30 starts. He pitched 190 innings. He's opposed by left-hander Wade Miley for the Brewers, who is 5-2 with a 2.57 earned run average in 16 starts. He pitched 81 innings for the 2016 Brewers. The lineups are, for the most part, unchanged. Brewers have 1 change in the lineup. The Cubs have 1 change at catcher. Let's go through them right now. For the visiting Chicago Cubs, leading off in center field is Dexter Fowler. Batting second at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Batting third at third base, Kris Bryant. Batting fourth in left field, Ben Zobrist. Batting fifth at shortstop, Addison Russell. Batting sixth and doing the catching today, Wilson Contreras. Batting seventh in right field, Jason Hayward. And batting ninth at second base, Javi Baez. Batting eighth, at second base will be Javi Baez. Batting ninth will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. We told you about him already. For the homestanding Brewers, in center field, it'll be Lorenzo Cain. Batting second, right fielder, Christian Yelich. Batting third, left fielder, Ryan Braun. Batting fourth, second baseman, Travis Shaw. Batting fifth, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Batting sixth, third baseman, Mike Moustakas, on base 5 times yesterday. Batting sixth, catcher, Manny Pena. Batting seventh, catcher, Manny Pena. Batting eighth, shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And batting ninth will be Wade Miley on the mound for the Crew. If the Cubs win, we go back to Wrigley Field in this best-of-3 for the 3rd final and rubber game of the series. If the Brewers win, this thing's over, and a mild upset will have happened. Super advanced game, super advanced for Strat O Matic rules. Let's get started. Dexter Fowler stepping in against left-hander Wade Miley. The pitch is a line drive base hit for Fowler. He's aboard. He's got stolen base speed. Will they send him? Rizzo steps in against Miley. Ground ball first, that's Aguilar. Jesus, not blessed with the greatest of range, knocks this line drive down, but cannot make a play. And Rizzo's going to be safe. Fowler gets to second. Rizzo stays on first. Nobody out in the top of the first for Kris Bryant. The pitch to Bryant is a base hit to right field. That's Yelich. Yelich charging. Fowler around third. They're going to send him. He's getting waved. The throw home is not in time, and the Cubs take a 1-0 lead on the Bryant single. Rizzo stops at second, and there's still nobody out in the first inning. Ben Zobrist Brewers infield at double play depth. Ground ball, Arcia. Orlando. To Shaw, to Aguilar. It's a 6-4-3 twin killing. Rizzo gets to third, but the Brewers now give 2 outs. Rizzo on third. And Russell at the plate. Miley might get out of this. Ground ball third. Moustakas throws to Aguilar, and a potentially disastrous inning ends with the Cubs getting 1 run. After 1/2 inning, the Cubs won, the Brewers coming to bat. It'll be Kane, Yelich, and Braun in the first inning for the Crew. Ground ball third. Bryant to Rizzo, 1 down. Yelich stands in against Hendricks. Ground ball short. Russell to Rizzo, 2 down. Braun against Hendricks. Ground ball short. That's Russell to Rizzo. And the sides retired 1-2-3 by Hendricks in the first. We go to the second. It is 1-0 Cubs. Standing in against Miley will be Contreras, Hayward, and Baez this inning. And that's lined into the corner. Braun's going to have to go dig it out. Contreras will be on second with a double. Miley may not have his stuff today. Hayward. Ground ball short, that's Arcia. Orlando throws and gets his man, 1 down. Baez standing in against Miley. Ground ball second, that's Shaw. Uh-oh. No error, but all Shaw can do is knock it down. Here comes Contreras around third. The ball squirts away from Shaw too far, and that will drive home Contreras with the second run of the game. Baez is safe at first with what they will call an infield single, but a play that Shaw should have made. Brent Suter and Junior Guerra will warm up in the Brewer bullpen. Kyle Hendricks standing in against Miley right now. 1 man out, 1 man on. Hendricks squares to bunt, and they'll take the play at first. That's Pena to Shaw on the bunt, and Baez moves up to second base. With 2 outs and Baez on second, Dexter Fowler stands in against Wade Miley. Fly ball left field, Braun coming in, and he will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning, but the Cubs had a run, and they are now ahead 2-0. Bottom of the second, Shaw, Aguilar, and Moustakas for the Crew. Line drive, second base. Baez makes a nice play. That's 1 down. Aguilar strikes out against a Hendricks changeup. Aguilar very cold at this point in the series. Moustakas hits it hard, base hit up the middle. Moustakas now on base 6 times in the series. Manny Pena. Fly ball left field. Zobrist, with plenty of room, will make the play, and that retires the side in the second. We go to the top of the 3rd, and it's Cubs 2, Brewers 0. Anthony Rizzo leads off against Miley. Hit by a pitch. Rizzo gets plunked. He takes his base. Bryant stands in. Ground ball short. Arcia, Shaw, Aguilar, double play. Zobrist Ground ball short. Arcia to Aguilar, and that retires the side. Miley gets a 1-2-3 after a fashion, and it's 2-0 going to the bottom of the third. Arcia leads off with Miley on deck. Line drive, base hit Arcia. He's got some speed. Miley is not a good bunter. Does he get the sign anyway? They're going to have Arcia try for the jump. He gets the jump. The throw down is in time. They got him. Contreras shoots down Arcia. And that will mean 1 out and nobody on for Miley. 1 out and nobody on for Wade Miley. And he hits a grounder to Baez. Javi throws to Rizzo, and that's 2 down. And Kane stands in. Fly ball to center. That's plenty of room for Fowler. And that retires the side in the third. We go to the fourth. 2016 Cubs leading 2-0. Addison Russell against Wade Miley in the fourth. Ground ball third. Moustakas gloves it. He throws to Aguilar, and that's 1 down. Contreras, 1 for 1 today with a double. And as I drop my dice, that's a comebacker to Miley, who's going to throw to Aguilar for 2 down. And Jason Hayward. Ground ball second, that's Shaw. Playing out of position, throws to first, and that retires the side in the fourth. Bottom of the fourth starts now. 2016 Cubs leading the 2018 Brewers 2-0. Christian Yelich 0 for 1 today. He strikes out against Hendricks. That's Hendricks' second strikeout on the day. Ryan Braun strikes out. Third strikeout for Hendricks on the day. And Shaw, Travis Shaw. That's hit to center, and that's going to drop, and that's going to roll for a while. Shaw takes second on the double. Jesus Aguilar stands in. He's been ice cold. And he's still ice cold. Jesus Aguilar now has been up 7 times. He has struck out 6 of them in this series. No runs for the Brewers in the fourth. We go to the fifth. Cubs 2, Brewers 0. Miley against Baez with Hendricks on deck and Fowler in the hole. Fly ball center. Kane comes in a few steps, and that's 1 down. Hendricks. Kyle Hendricks hits a bouncer to Aguilar, who will take it himself. That's 2 down. And Dexter Fowler draws a walk. That breaks up Miley's string of 7 consecutive retired. Rizzo. Fly ball to left. Braun on the run. It's dropping. But he makes the play. And that retires the Cubs in the fifth. We go to the sixth. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Sorry. Facing Hendricks will be Moustakas, Pena, and Arcia. Moustakas 1 for 1. He's been on 6 times in a row. He strikes out this time against Hendricks. Hendricks seems to be in a groove. Pena 0 for 1 today. Fly ball to the left. That's Zobrist with plenty of room. 2 down. And Arcia. Orlando strikes out on a changeup from Hendricks. That retires the side. Boy, when the Cubs needed a pitching performance, they're getting one from Hendricks. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Cubs 2, Brewers nothing. Bryant stands in against Miley. Sorry, that would be something if he could do that. One of yesterday's heroes. One of yesterday's heroes. Freddie Peralta is warming up in the bullpen. He got the save in yesterday's game. Kris Bryant stands in for the Cubs. Ground ball short, that's Arcia. Throws, and that's one down. Ben Zobrist, 0 for 2 today. Fly ball center, that's Kane, 2 down. Addison Russell with 2 outs and nobody on. The Cubs shortstop. Ground ball Arcia. And that will retire the side for the Cubs in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Cubs 2, Brewers nothing. Wade Miley due, they're going to bat for him. Eric Thames, man, are they going to do that though? Oh, man. Yeah, they are. Eric Thames is going to bat for Miley in the bottom of the 6th. Eric Thames stands in against Hendricks. No action in the Cub bullpen. Hendricks has allowed three hits in 5 innings of work. No runs. Thames strikes out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts for Hendricks so far. Lorenzo Cain stands in. 1 out, nobody on in the 6th. Fly ball center, Fowler's coming in a few steps, and he'll make that play with 2 outs. Yelich comes to the plate. Nobody on. Christian draws a walk off Hendricks. Hendricks' first walk of the day. Christian can steal. Braun is in there against Hendricks. And he hits a grounder to third. That's Bryant, who's going to go the short way to Baez, and that will retire the Brewers in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's Contreras, Hayward, and Baez leading off against who on the mound? Here comes, Corbin Burns is going to pitch the 7th for the Crew. He will bat 9th. Contreras leads off the inning for the Brewers. The pitch to Wilson Contreras. He draws a walk. Hayward stands in. Dan Jennings is going to start throwing in the Brewer bullpen. And so will Chase Anderson. Jason Hayward stands in. He's 0 for 2 against Burns. Popped him up. Arcia calls, and he's got it for out number 1. Baez is 1 for 2 with a ribby. He strikes out against Burns. That's 2 down, and Hendricks stands in. The pitch to Kyle Hendricks is a strikeout. Oh, no, it's not. Pass ball chance. Does it get past Manny Pena? No, it doesn't. He blocks it. Next pitch is a ground ball to Arcia. He's got it, and he flips to Shaw. That'll retire the side in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's still Kyle Hendricks' ball game. There is no action in the Cub bullpen. It's 2-0 Cubs. Shaw is 1 for 2. He sends a fly ball to center. That's going to be all Dexter Fowler all day long, and he's got it for out number 1. Aguilar setting new records for futility. 0 for 2 today. Wow, strikes out again. That's the hat trick on the day. Aguilar has now been up 8 times, and he has struck out 7 of them. Mike Moustakas, 1 for 2 today. And he hits a ground ball to Baez, who's going to throw to Rizzo, and that'll retire the side. We go to the 8th. We have a new Brewer pitcher coming on, and that's going to be Dan Jennings. Dan Jennings is coming on. Chase Anderson continues to throw in the Brewer bullpen. And so does Jeremy Jeffress. Dexter Fowler leads off for the Cubs. It's 2-0 Cubs. And Fowler draws a walk. He's aboard. Rizzo facing the left-hander Jennings. Line drive, base hit, Rizzo. This is going to send Fowler to third. Dexter Fowler's on third base, and there's nobody out. Rizzo is on first, Fowler's on third. Craig Counsell's going to go get Jennings. He's seen enough. And now we're going to get Jeremy Jeffress. With 2 on, men at the corners. The infield in against Kris Bryant. Bryant's 1 for 3 with a ribby. Popped it up. Just what he needed. Arcia waving his arms. He'll take it for out number 1. Now the infield's going to play in at the corners. And Jeffress going to try and get a double play ball out of Zobrist. Ground ball second. Shaw, Arcia, Aguilar, and Jeffress gets his way out of it. Wow. 2-0 Cubs after 8. Jeremy Jeffress may have saved the day. Manny Pena against Kyle Hendricks. Hit deep, way back for Pena, and it's into the left field seats for a home run. It's 2-1. That's going to get the Cub bullpen moving in a hurry. It's Strop, and Rondon. Strop and Rondon. Arcia in the 8th. Brewers down a run. Jeffress scheduled next. He's standing in the on-deck circle, but there ain't no way he's batting. The pitch, ground ball shortstop. That's Russell. He's going to throw to Rizzo for 1 out. Domingo Santana will bat for Jeffress. Domingo Santana batting for Jeffress. There's 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. It's a 1-run game. The 2016 Cubs leading the 2018 Brewers 2-1. Santana, the pitch. Ground ball short. That's Russell. 2 down. And Lorenzo Cain. Ground ball first. That's Rizzo. He will take it unassisted, and that will retire the side. We go to the 9th with the score. 2016 Cubs 2, 2018 Brewers 1. We have a new pitcher on the mound for Milwaukee. It will be Junior Guerra. And Knebel and Hader are warming in the bullpen. Knebel and Hader are warming in the bullpen. The pitch to Russell. Struck him out. Guerra gets the strikeout for the first out of the inning. In the Cub bullpen, Aroldis Chapman throwing as if he means it. 1 for 2 for Contreras today with a walk. He scored a run in the 2nd. Fly ball right field. That's Yelich. And he comes in and makes the play. And Jason Hayward is 0 for 3 today with 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch is a ground ball to second. That's Travis Shaw. He will throw to Aguilar, and we go to the bottom of the ninth with the 2016 Cubs hanging on by their fingernails to a slim 2-1 margin over the 2018 Brewers. And the fans are gagging. It's that suspenseful. Hendricks is out. It's Chapman. Chapman is on. In the bottom of the ninth, Hendricks went 8 innings. He allowed 4 hits. He walked 1, and he struck out 2, 4, 6, 8 batters. Nice job by Hendricks. But will it be enough? Chapman pitching to Yelich. It'll be Yelich, Braun, and Shaw. That's a chance for Contreras. And Wilson makes the play on the foul out. They get Yelich, and that's a huge out. Braun stands in. He's tough against lefties. He's tough against everybody. It kills me to say it, but it's true. Chapman to Braun. Braun's 0 for 3 today. Chapman to Braun. Ground ball short. That's Russell. 2 down. Travis Shaw will not bat. And it's going to be Keon Broxton batting for Shaw. Against Chapman. The pitch to Keon. Struck him out. That, oh my God. That ends the game, and the Brewers will go back to Wrigley Field for Game 3. Let's do the line score for the Cubs. 2 runs on 4, 5, 6 hits, and they committed no errors. For the Brewers, 1 run on just 4 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. In the series, he is 1-0. The losing pitcher is Wade Miley. In the series, he is 0-1. And the save goes to Aroldis Chapman, and that is his first in the series. Tomorrow, Game 3, the third, final, and rubber game of the series, will feature Gio Gonzalez for the Brewers and Jake Arrieta for the Cubs. We will be in Wrigley Field, and that one will decide it all. All hands on deck. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoyed the ball game today. And stay tuned for more Gem Series and more Pine Tar Baseball in the days to come. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. So long, everybody.